What is going on, everybody? So just a little tidbit here. The video you are about to watch, the first portion of it is me holding the camera in front of my face as I'm doing some scratch tests on a distributor. So it is filmed vertical. Just bear with it. The second part of it will be your typical horizontal filming, and it'll look a lot better. The first section I recorded about 3 or 4 months ago, and like I said, I didn't really know what I was doing back then. I still don't, but please bear with the video. You will enjoy it, I promise. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.
Old school testing. Let's go. No injector pulse, no spark. Test light hooked up to positive. We're gonna scratch test. So you hear the injector's pulsing. So that's good. Injector's all right. Now we're gonna plug that back in. Then we're gonna test. We're gonna test the coil. Watch, you should see some spark down here jump. See that spark? So that's good. Coil good. Now what we're gonna test is this ignition control. Not the ignition control. We're gonna test the coil pickup. Right here, we're gonna test that. Voltmeter, harness, okay. Now we'll all crank the engine. Oh, we're all tangled there. No, we're not. We're good. Everything is getting stuck. May put this on AC voltage. I think we're looking for like 0.7 volts when we crank the engine here. .5. All right, so we're looking for. Well, that's a little high. That's 2.3 mega ohms. And we should only be about 600 to 1200 ohms. That would be like 240,000 or 2.4 million. Yeah, million ohms. I gotta make sure my math's right on that, but that looks way high. All right. With that reading though, that's super high. That means our pickup coil here in the distributor needs to be replaced. So this distributor is no good. We'll get that back in. We'll get spark. We'll get injector pulse, and we should fire. Let's see what.
All right, so we've got a 95 GMC Sierra pickup. Earlier in the year, we came out and we put a distributor in it for no spark and no injector pulse. Truck's a farm truck, so I've been sitting for quite some time. Had no fuel pressure either. We did the distributor side of it. They ended up doing the fuel pump side. But because they took a few months to get the fuel pump done, we just now are coming back out to do the timing on the distributor. So we're gonna go check that out, adjust that, make sure everything's good, and then we should be fine. What's that?
The humidity and the heat.
Yeah, it pretty much sucks. Like 100%. right. What year is this again?
It's a 95.
95.
You start it.
Yeah, it'll be a back and forth fight until I get the timing checked. All right, you want to try to start that for me?
Yeah.
And I could try to catch this quick enough.
When I get it started, just let it idle.
Yeah, you don't have to touch the gas, it'll start. Go ahead, do it again. All right, shut it down. You can let it, just shut the key for a second. I'll get a jump box and my wrench. Let me see if it's even loose enough to move. Yeah, okay. So go ahead and try to start her again. See how much quieter that's getting now? Yep, 0 degrees. I don't think I'm going to be able to show you guys this, but we're going to try. They really can't see it, but that blue mark is now dead set at 0 degrees. All right, let me get a wrench. Ah. All right, nice and solid. All right, so shut this off. So right here is your, kind of like on a Ford where you got a spout connector, but this is Chevrolet. You gotta disconnect that
so you can adjust your timing.
All right, well, 95 GMC. We put a distributor in a couple months back, but we finally got the chance to come back out because the fuel pump was old and dirty and dry of gas. So we he put the fuel pump in himself, so we never had a chance to dial in the distributor. So now that we did, our timing is good, and truck should run just good now. He had a problem that when it was getting hot, it wasn't running well. So you can literally hear the difference when it cranks. Before, when it was cranking, it had kind of a drawback. You could tell the timing was off. All right, we'll let it run for a little bit, make sure it's all right. And then I'll move and we'll try to drive it down the road. Okay, so we're all cleaned up, and you can't really see on the camera the adjustment or the timing light. I showed the timing light. You might see the blue spec in there that I put on the crank. But other than that, the spec on this is 0 degrees before top dead center, and it's back at that. So distributor's nice and tight. Truck, you could hear that vacuum coming through the intake I'm hoping you can hear it on camera. But as soon as we started to adjust and get where we needed to bring that timing back up, you could hear that vacuum disappearing really quick. So you knew it was at a time. So all in all, it runs really good. It's nice and quiet. It's running clean. We're gonna just let it run for a little bit longer. So if we got a problem, we'll come back, but I highly doubt it. This one's done, and we're heading on to the next job. We'll see you guys later.